can't use items on your teammates, but you can show them your items this way.
Your flashlight still has a bright beam.
Just a standard NASA flashlight.
Such a primitive archaeology tool.
No thanks. You can do the digging.
Much more elegant than the shovel, and more useful in space.
How much did that thing cost the taxpayers?
Please be sure to put that in the right location.
A nuclear explosive that will save the world. How ironic.
Indeed. Let's get a mission update from the shuttle.
Load aboard, do you copy? I'm here, boss. Are we in position, Ken? Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating. You're saying Attila is less massive than we expected? Hey, maybe Attila's nothing but a big old bubble. How do we know what's inside an asteroid? Let me know if you notice something that would change our mission parameters. Sure thing, boss. Right now, Attila's sleeping like a baby. Reading a good book while we're working hard? Watch it, boss. I could live without you. Yeah, but you'd miss me, Ken. How's our little piggy? Ugly as ever, but Cora might have a different opinion. Give us the go-ahead on the explosives, Ken. Plant Alpha charge in Quadrant 2. Make sure you get it on a level surface so Attila blows in the right direction. Blow out. Cockpit out.
Nothing new from Cora right now. The asteroid mission used to be much longer, requiring you to go back and forth between shuttle and asteroid. Explosives wouldn't be in the pig, but you had to retrieve them from the shuttle. You had to scan the asteroid with Cora and Ken and determine locations with Brink's help. It was realized it was all way too tedious and severely simplified. There's still an overabundance of dialogue left over that you're unlikely to hear in any normal playthrough, probably because the mission was much longer.
It's where Explosive Alpha should be placed.
Easy peasy.
The ground's too rough to attach the charge.
Mission failed.
Load aboard, do you copy? I read you, Lo. What is it? We need to fire the housekeeper. The ground is rough and broken all over the target site. Aw, shucks, and we forgot the vacuum cleaner. Better use the zero-G digger. That's one expensive broom, Ken. Whatever works. Just be careful. Don't dig out your own toe or anything.
Ew.
Blow out. Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion.
The zero-G digger's pretty cool. It's too bad they didn't use it for something when you get to the alien planet.
Nice and smooth now.
Going by the subtitle, I think the intended reading of that line was more like, nice and smooth now. Anyway, placing explosive beta on the site.
Placing charge 2 on target site. Negative, boss. It's Alpha charge that goes there in Quadrant 2.
Whoops.
I hear you, Ken. I hear you. We rehearsed this thing 100 times and I still managed to blow it.
That's why you still need us up here, Hero Man.
That would have been a catastrophic error, Commander Lowe. I noticed you didn't catch the mistake either, Brink.
Bitchy.
I didn't think I had to check up on the commander of the mission. Everybody checks on everybody, Brink. But don't worry, I'm sure Robbins will write a whole article on my bonehead mistake.
It's our mistake. I didn't notice it either, Commander. And it was caught in time. That means the system worked.
Thanks, Robbins.
Okay, better get it right this time. The world's watching.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2. Acknowledged. Could you give me a hand with this, Brink? I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Ludger Brink, Mission Science Advisor, has degrees in archaeology and geology, and has been a science advisor on previous shuttle flights. With his good looks and dry wit, he's a media darling. He's excited about the mission and expects to do a detailed study of Attila. Also, he's apparently really good at skiing, which I don't think we'll ever get to see in this game. Brink is voiced by Steve Bloom, a voice actor who at one point held the Guinness World Record for most voice actor credits, but one of his best-known roles is probably the voice of Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Among his tons of video game voice roles, he's been in LucasArts' Full Throttle and many Star Wars games.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set. Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Alright, let's wake this baby up.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
On y va. Quadrant 4 of the asteroid is rather conspicuously not used for anything. Clearly, this would have been the site where you would have placed the now scrapped third nuke. I think maybe you would have had to return to the shuttle after placing each nuclear charge to retrieve the next, which would indeed be super tedious. Also, I presume Quadrant 4 wouldn't have had any problem for you to solve before you could place the nuke, but maybe I'm wrong. The dig actually used to have 4 astronauts instead of 3. The original cover illustration done by artist Bill Aiken showed 4, and 1 was later removed. A bit of their boot was left to look like a rock on the ground. So who was that? They were Boston Lowe, Ludger Brink, Judith Robbins, and Toshi Olema. Toshi Olema would have been a Japanese tech millionaire who financed the Attila mission and bought himself a place on the landing team, presumably being somewhat of a space nut. This was explained as NASA at the time being at an all-time low budget-wise, possibly inspired by the aftermath of the 1986 Challenger disaster. Toshi may have at one point been reimagined to be a shy physicist who accompanied the mission, and possibly female. In any case, I don't think Toshi would have had a major role in the game.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink. Brink here. Is our last charge doing all right, Brink? It's a little lonely, but it's doing fine. Low out. There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke. Guess what, boys and girls? Using the zero-G digger on this boulder is gonna work just as well as trying to move a sand dune with a teaspoon. We better think of something else. Better find out what Mission Control suggests. Mission Control? I'm not calling Houston until I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Just think for a minute.
Yeah, sure, Lo. Your ego's much more important than this mission proceeding correctly. Let's call the shuttle.
Load a payload, over.
Miles here.
Looks like we got us a big old boulder right on the target site.
Too big for the zero-G digger?
Oh, the digger could do it in maybe a week.
Let me think what else in the pig might be helpful. What about the spade? Any place where you can get leverage to use it like a pry bar?
No matter what they all say, Cora, you're a genius.
Can you imagine an astronaut just whipping out a garden spade?
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Just don't tell anyone else, Boston. It might cost me the election.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
It's no use, Boston. I'm not gonna make you head of NASA.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
You can vote for me 20 times, Boston, and I still won't marry you.
Low, over and out. Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone. Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear. Thanks for the warning. Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
Maggie, goddammit.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
For whatever reason, Brink's line here has become stuck in my brain, and every time something unpleasant comes up, like a radio DJ announcing a song I hate, I'll go, "Thanks was a warning," and change the station. Alright, let's place the last charge.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the face of the asteroid in Quadrant 3. Acknowledged. I need another hand here, Brink. Of course, Commander.
Obviously, if you want, you can place the explosives in opposite order. It doesn't matter which you go for first, as long as you place each in their intended sector. Well, we're done. Clearly, we've done everything. Back to the shuttle.
We've got the target site clear now. So lay down the nuke, put a quarter in the juke, and boogie on.
It's kind of crazy how much dialogue there is for every step of the process. You're so likely to miss most of this.
Miles, this is low. Do you read?
Miles here.
Job done. Site cleared. Give us a round of applause, Cora.
Sorry, both hands are full. Just set the charge in place and take your bows later.
Low out.
The two remaining characters in the shuttle may have originally had a larger part, but are now fairly quickly left behind. Ken Borden, the pilot, is a joker and fond of parties, but has nevertheless formed a sturdy working relationship with Lowe due to their shared professionalism. Borden is voiced by David Lodge. The Dig was David Lodge's first video game voice credit, but he has since done a lot of voice work for cartoons, anime dubs, and other video games. Payload specialist Cora Miles grew up among mechanics and has majored in engineering, joined the Air Force Academy, and later the Astronaut Corps. She's used her fame for community work such as promoting minority job training and scholarships. Despite now running for Congress, she still mostly enjoys her mechanical tinkering and spending time with technology. And honestly, she seems like way too good a character to get such a small role. Cora Miles is voiced by Leilani Jones, who previously voiced the character of Malia Getty in Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Fathers, and she's been the voice of the Voodoo Lady in The Curse of and Escape from Monkey Island. She reprised the Voodoo Lady role when the characters were given voices in the special editions of Monkey Island 1 and 2, and voiced the Swordmaster Carla, and then again for Return to Monkey Island.
Let's head back to the shuttle, folks. Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
I read you, Lo. What is it?
I just flew in from an asteroid, and boy are my arms tired.
Why didn't you arm the nukes while you were still down there? Don't tell me you forgot Boston.
Boston? How could I forget Boston? That's my name, Cora. Of course I'm gonna arm the nukes. Why else did they give me that handy little army key? I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
I bet you say that to all the candidates.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Does this mean you've forgiven me for putting a leak in your catheter on your first launch?
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Well, ain't you sweet?
Low out.
I'm sorry I had to put you through that, but it was worth it to make Lo look completely incompetent.
Let's head on back to the surface, folks. I hope we finish up this time.
There's some dialogue with Lo and Maggie for going back and forth to the asteroid that you're unlikely to hear because you'll probably do things right the first time through.
That really was something. A place no human has ever touched.
And our job is to blast the hell out of it. Let's move. Low out. Back to visit Attila one more time, landing team.
I almost hate to see this assignment end.
Because you'll miss me when it's over.
Because Attila's pristine beauty will be spoiled.
Alright, let's finish the job this time.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
One last checkup with our landing team.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink. Brink here. I read you. Have any theories about what a couple of nukes will do to a rock this size?
The low gravity of this asteroid suggests it is either hollow or porous. If it is hollow, the explosions may cause the asteroid to break into fragments of unpredictable orbit. But I consider this a very low probability. Most likely, the asteroid is porous, in which case it will absorb the shock like a sponge. There will be cracks and fissures, but the asteroid will hold together, and Attila will move into a more or less stable Earth orbit.
If the radioactivity's at safe levels, you'll have a chance to explore the surface afterward.
That's what I'm here for, Commander Low. To be the first to explore and report on the geology of a new moon.
They couldn't have chosen a better man.
I was the appropriate choice, yes. That's why I was willing to interrupt my work in order to take part in this expedition.
Low out. Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robin's here. What is it?
Looks like we're all set down here.
I agree, Commander.
Among the unused lines left in the game, it seems like continuously talking to Maggie about the nukes would lead to first Boston singing a parody of Gene Chandler's Duke of Earl.
Nuke, 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 nuke of Earl. Nuke, nuke, nuke of Earl. Nuke, nuke, nuke of Earl.
And Maggie doing a pretty good parody of Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Hey, Nuke, don't let me down. You have found her, now go and get her.
I don't think it's accessible in the game. Maybe someone was worried about lawsuits, or they scrapped it because Robert Patrick sounds like he hates doing it.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
I was making a joke, Robbins.
I know, Commander. So was I.
What will you call it? Interview with a pig?
That's the title I'm using for the article about you.
It's a pretty good one, actually.
I want you to know I'm very proud of my big American heritage.
And pigs everywhere are proud of you, Commander Lowe.
Yeah, got me.
Low out.
Yeah, I have to go cry in my spacesuit.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
I'm here, Boston. Yak away.
All this way just to lay down 2 little nukes on a big rock.
Another example of big government wasting vast sums of money on silly projects like saving the world. Come on back.
Low, over and out.
Back to the shuttle for the last time.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
And wouldn't you know it, one last round of dialogue before we go nuclear.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robin's here. I read you.
Good work, Robbins. You were competent throughout the mission.
Competent? Thank you, I guess.
That wasn't an insult, Robbins. Out here, you're either competent or dead.
So you're saying I'm not dead?
I'm saying you did well. I understand you're a whiz at decoding puzzles and deciphering languages. I only wish we had some deep, twisted mystery for you to unravel.
As deep, twisted mysteries go, Commander, you'll do.
Looking forward to your first nuclear explosion?
I've been an observer at several nuclear tests, Commander. And I've seen the aftermath of a terrorist nuclear explosion.
I'm glad to say I haven't.
Not everything we reporters experience is pleasant, Commander. But this will be my first nuclear explosion in space. And the first one I've seen that's meant to save lives instead of destroying them.
Even at this distance, some debris may strike the shuttle. Be prepared to obey emergency orders.
I'm ready, Commander.
I hope Brink really checked the positions of those explosives.
He's a professional, Commander. I'm sure he did fine.
Occasionally, someone forgot to apply the radio filter to dialogue.
How does it feel to have been part of a successful mission?
Has it succeeded?
Our mission has succeeded, Robbins. We did exactly what we were assigned to do. Whether the charges actually do the job and move Attila into high Earth orbit, that's not up to us.
So even if the explosions fail to do the job, you'll be satisfied?
I'll be satisfied when the world is safe. But my mission is accomplished when I've fulfilled my orders correctly.
I'll never understand the military mind.
I don't imagine you ever will. Have you figured out the military mind yet, Robbins?
Not yet, but I think it's related to the adolescent male mind.
That's where you're wrong. Adolescent males don't actually have minds.
That's the similarity, Commander.
Since I have no mind, I wonder if I could use yours.
I don't think so. I don't think you'd know how to operate it anyway.
How can I hope to match wits with you, Robbins, if I'm unarmed?
Commander, you aren't taking this personally, are you? I thought you could take a little teasing.
Maybe from somebody called Maggie I could take it. From somebody I have to call Robbins, I don't know. Are we still on a last name basis?
Of course, Commander Lowe.
This easily missed tree of dialogue with Maggie actually feels pretty important character-wise. I'll be getting back to this.
Low out. Brink. Come in, Brink.
I read you, Lo. What is it?
Well, Brink, how did you like your first walk in space?
Much less strenuous than collecting rock samples on Earth. Almost relaxing.
Good work. For a geologist, you make a pretty good astronaut.
Thank you, Commander.
You did well with the pig, Brink.
I have no trouble doing menial tasks when it's necessary, Commander. Lo out.
It's a little odd that Lowe specifically comments on Brink working with the pig, which he didn't really do. I think this dialogue might be in reference to the older, more elaborate version of the asteroid mission, where Brink would be actively helping to scan for where to place the explosives.
Miles, this is Lo. Do you read?
This is Miles.
Hi, Cora. I know how sad you must be to see your last space mission so near completion.
There's a lot of empty space in government too, Boston.
I'll miss you when I can't take you with me on missions like this.
Don't get sentimental on me, Boston. Besides, there won't be any more missions like this.
How can they be so sure the surface won't be radioactive after the explosions?
Well, the theory is that without an atmosphere and with so little gravity, most of the radioactive material will be blasted off into space and almost none of it will settle in the safe quadrants.
But is the theory right?
Hey, you're the guy in the cute suit. You tell me when it's all over.
You'll know they were wrong if my coffin glows.
Don't worry, Boston. My baby's down there monitoring the surface. We'll know if it's safe before you go back.
I sure hope the map was right on the placement of the charges.
That was decided by all them geniuses in Houston. Ours not to reason why, ours but to blast and fly.
How's the pig doing?
Squealing its little heart out. You can tell Borden my baby's ready to monitor the explosions whenever you give him the order.
Lo, over and out.
On to Ken.
Borden, this is Lo. Do you read?
I read you, Lo. What is it?
You think the ship will withstand the explosion?
Oh, we'll be at a safe distance. Unless a big old rock decides to fly exactly our way.
And what then?
We'll never know what hit us.
You know what's pathetic about you, Ken?
Whoa.
All this mission means to you is that you'll have a new line you can use to pick up women. Hey, babe, want to drink with a guy who saved the world?
This mission means a lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah, this mission means there'll still be women to pick up.
Do you think the pig will really survive these explosions?
Well, if Cora wasn't sure, do you think she'd let you leave her baby down there?
All right, we're done.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
When I saw the intro as a kid, it always gave me the impression that the asteroid is hurtling straight for Earth, like in the movie Armageddon. And that makes that it's close enough to be seen in Earth's sky seem really alarming. The novelization of the game clarifies a rather important detail, that the asteroid slows down when it gets near Earth and comes to a stop. Scientists do calculate that its orbit appears to be decaying, but it's a less acute threat than the game makes it seem. I think maybe they just wanted the danger of the asteroid to seem more exciting, but it does raise questions like, why is NASA sending a journalist along on a mission to save the Earth from imminent destruction? That makes more sense when you know the asteroid just parked itself over Earth, and is a scientific curiosity instead of just the end of the world.
The explosives armed? Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, alpha and beta.
What are the instruments showing? telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Placing charge 2 on target site.
Negative, boss. It's Alpha charge that goes there in Quadrant 2.
I hear you, Ken. I hear you. Placing charge 2 on target site.